More details emerging about yesterday's accident on Interstate 70. That trucker who tipped over his big rig and ticked off drivers was hauling some dangerous chemicals.
Well, tonight, News 10 is taking a look inside the back of that big rig. Brent Frazier is live along Ohio Street. That was total gridlock this time yesterday. Brent?
Indeed it was, Patrice. Ohio Street served as a major alternate route for traffic being rerouted. Interstate 70, we're told, was ultimately closed until well after midnight. This evening, on the other hand, the soil's okay, the groundwater's okay, and evacuations were never necessary. 24 hours after the crash, environmental cleanup crews were back at the scene digging and soil sampling. The Terre Haute fire chief confirms the driver of the 18-wheeler was hauling barrels of more than 70 different chemicals. One single 55-gallon drum of the chemical phenyl chloromethyl ketone lost its lid in the crash and leaked onto the ground. Chief Jeff Fisher says on its own, that liquid was pretty benign.
Now, if we had other chemicals that was spilt, we would have had probably an explosion, at least fire.
Fisher says some of the chemicals on board can't even mix with water. The driver of the big rig, 42-year-old Michael Lassiter of Missouri, was traveling from Kansas City, Missouri, according to state police, destined for Indianapolis. For some reason, his trip fell short. If there's such a thing as a perfect spot for a crash, the fire chief says this would qualify as one of them. In between the two Terre Haute exits, far from homes and businesses. Chief Fisher's commending all emergency responders Thursday, especially the fire department's hazmat division, for containing the spill, for also keeping that leaky load from mixing with the truck's oil and fuel. As they say, this could have been much worse, considering all the chemicals. Had any of them combined, would have been catastrophic.
It could have been very, very serious and dangerous for any.
This evening, Chief Fisher commending a lot of departments for the smooth traffic control yesterday. Mark and Patrice, the Terre Haute City Street Department for synchronizing the lights, as well as THPD, even ISUPD helped out. Live along Ohio Street, Brent Frazier, News 10.
Thank you, Brent.